and they were asking which the best app was to use. And he or she was leaning towards Skool. And Laura, I tagged Laura and I said, well, Laura set up communities on all sorts of different ones. She'll give you an honest opinion. And her honest opinion was that Heartbeat was the best. She said, Skool is great, but it's not got as many of the community engagement feature, not as many features to make having it as a community as good compared to Heartbeat. Circle, I personally have been on Circle communities for other communities and gone. It felt like going into Discord for me. I was totally overwhelmed. There was too much going on. Whereas Heartbeat is, and I think I said this to you, Mike, didn't I? Heartbeat feels like the Apple to Circle's Android for me, as a person that's very visual, likes things clear and simple, nice and easy laid out. But
as a marketer, I'm sorry, you made my heart skip a beat there being compared to Apple. I'm totally okay with that. Sorry, carry on.
It's simple, user-friendly that anyone can use, right? Like that's the whole point of it is I say my nan could use it. My nan struggles to use it.
I quite like that comparison.
Do you agree?
I have to say, actually, at first I didn't get where you're going with the comparison, but then now actually I probably do get that Android because it has so many features and stuff. It can get overwhelming and being a bit like, oh my God, where do I go? Whereas Apple, it's like, it's this way, so just get on with it, isn't it? So it's pretty straightforward and streamlined.
But it still has everything that you need.
Yeah.
And it's also simple to access and use and visually appealing and simply laid out. And it's very intuitive. It would have to be intuitive. Otherwise, I would struggle with the tech on Heartbeat. Like completely struggle with the tech.
I can confirm I've never seen Lea do so much tech on her own. Like she will literally come into the chat and it's like this big moment and she'll be like, I've just done this. And me and Alex, who my business partner, will sit there going, oh my God, Leah's just done tech and not actually had to ask for help. And it's because Heartbeat is so easy for her to get along with.
I'll send an SOS in WhatsApp going, oh my God, I need this. Can you help me with this? And then it'll be 5 seconds later before they've even messaged. Never mind, I've done it.
And that, honestly, and that is so fantastic because like we have just tried so hard. Like we want the least number of barriers between the awesomeness in a human being and going to market with that awesomeness. And anything that's in between that, the mission is lower that barrier as low as possible.
And I don't know if that's in your marketing enough, is that the Heartbeat for me is the community building platform for people who are not techie people. Like this is something that you can learn very simply by playing around with it and having an explore and just figuring it out, sometimes asking ChatGPT for help if Laura's not available. But you can do that yourself. If I can figure it out how to do this, me who struggles to set up my son's Xbox and had to get somebody to come and help me, like I'm that bad with it. I get stressed if I have to put in a password on a controller. Like
Laura, you're going to be thrilled with the new assistant in the in-app assistant we're building because it might.
I've been looking, yeah.
A few free questions. It might free you up from a few questions from Lea. Lea, did you see the new?
I have not yet. Now I'm excited.
Oh, you need to. All right, my latest newsletter I sent out, or if you were at the last town hall, to catch the replay in the Hearth. One of our goals is to be able to help people reduce that barrier, and so we are going to be launching in beta a AI collaborator called Pulse inside of Heartbeat. And what this means is that you can now talk to the platform, explain what you want, and it will, with a button click, build the thing that you described.
So like the Zapier, you can just say to Zapier what you want, and then it creates the automation for you.
It's like having a little helper on this corner that's like a little mini Laura. It's not 100% Laura because Laura's awesome, but like most of the way Laura.
I was going to say Laura's going to start panicking now.
And then on this shoulder you've got yeah. It's meant to have experts basically at your beck and call to help build something inside the platform. So again, more helpful to the people like you, Amelia, who are not like tech natively.
Yeah, I love that. I absolutely love it. So what's the big goal for Heartbeat in terms of what's I going to say? No, we didn't answer the last question yet. We deviated.
Sorry.
I was asking Laura, like, what do you find? Because you've been completely honest about it. Like, why would you encourage people to use Heartbeat if they were starting a community over the other ones, or what are the perks of the other ones? How do you choose the right one to